So got unloaded. My truck buddy beat me here. He was here probably about an hour before me. I came down 40. He went through Atlanta. So I should have went through Atlanta, but that's neither here nor there. But I know for next time that I-40 at the Tennessee and North Carolina border is all jacked up. So of course stopped last night, got a shower, whatnot. Got going first thing this morning, and got unloaded. It's funny how things work. I don't think you can see it in the video, but he helped me do my tarps. Hey, it took 5 minutes. Did bungees. He got out of his truck. He wasn't dispatched yet. Came over, helped me do my tarps. Did tarps. He went on about his business. Ironically, we're both from Jacksonville, but we're going to two different places. I think we're picking up in the same place, but I think we're going two different places. I'm pretty sure I'll see him again once I get loaded. Go get loaded. Then I got ready to go get unloaded. A UFP driver, he's doing his tarps. Just hop out, help him with his tarps. Ironically, there was already somebody over there helping him. It was another employee. But whenever they hopped on the second tarp and just did like that, paying for it, and it's just too easy just to help out. When you're not doing nothing, it don't take no time. But we're gonna go 60 miles to go pick up more lumber, and we're going to Indiana. See you on the next one. I haven't been here in forever. It's been probably over a year or whatnot. It's another Weyhauser. This is Jordan Carrier's stomping grounds. So it's just regular old lumber. It needs to be tarp. Of course, I caught them at lunchtime. So the dude was like, he took my paperwork. I get you after lunch. All right. But yeah, they load fairly quick. That from what I remember. Once you get loaded, you pull all the way forward. You can scale if you want to. You go down to the middle. You throw your straps on there. You pull forward under the awning, and you do your daggone tarp. You do your tarp. Throw some bungees if it's no line. If it's a line, you pull forward. If you got some time like it is now, go ahead and just hang out in the shade and go ahead and finish up. But yeah, it's been well over a year since I've been here. But this is definitely a Jordan Carrier stomping ground, so hopefully I can get in and get out without having no problems. But yeah, but we're heading to Indianapolis. Not Indianapolis, excuse me, Indiana. Going to Montgomery. So that's 500 miles, $1,000. So it's a heck of a grind, man. But if you can average $5,000 loads, you got $5,000 for the week. It's a rough grind. Hopefully you get something decent out of Indiana. That's kind of where you like to be in the Midwest, mid area region, for better freight. Me personally, if I wasn't going home this weekend, I could definitely, should be able to get something decent out of there, head west. But that's neither here nor there, and I know I'm not gonna get that option. So I take whatever they give me tomorrow whenever we get to it. So I don't have enough time to park up, don't have enough time to get there. So I will be stopping somewhere tonight. I gotta just think and look to see where I'm gonna stop at. But I know last time, like I said, you can tell things are changing. There's a recession. It's a recession here. I don't care what nobody says. The rates are down, everything's down. I know things are getting back to normal after COVID, but I'm telling you, last time I was here, man, the trucks, you can't even move fast enough. This whole area, I know it's lunchtime now, but that whole area down there right there where they're loading at, it's just all backed up, all the way back here to the scale, throwing straps, and then, do your damn tarp. That's how crowded it was. But, supply is down, so that means demand is down. You know what I mean. So I don't know how long their lunch is. I'm gonna guess at least 30 minutes, at least. Worst case scenario is an hour. No big deal. No need. It is what it is, man. If I could have got here 10 minutes earlier, maybe I would have got loaded. I doubt it though, but I was having a problem with my check-in number. It was one in the notes, and there was one on the dispatch. The one in the dispatch wasn't working. I tried it like 3 times. The one in the notes was the correct one. So that held me up a little bit, trying to check in. As a WTI driver, was like, hey man, you airborne trucker. I was like, what's up, man? But that's what held me up. But like I said, I seriously doubt if I still would have got loaded. Because big old boy, he was ready to eat. Now I don't blame him. I'm about to do the same thing. I think I got some baked chicken that I failed to barbecue because I ran out of charcoal. So I guess we'll have chicken for lunch. See you on the next one.
Said I'm sipping on that lean, careful with my team. Sipping on that lean, careful with the cream. Sipping on that lean, careful with my team. Sipping on that lean, careful with. I said I'm sipping on that lean, careful with my team.
All right, I couldn't get a video of them loading because they was kind of fast. Hey, you only get paid a tarp once. On the outside looking in, everybody's gonna think, man, that's a pretty damn good tarp job. Well, it's decent, it's crooked, but you only get paid a tarp once. All right, when there's only 3 bays of tarp, make sure you put your tarp on, put a few bungees on, and move the hell out. Don't be back there trying to damn tarp your whole damn load when you know there's other drivers. We're all fighting the clock, all of us. Be respectful of other drivers' time. All right. One guy, 389 Long Nose Pete, had the hardest time with his tarping because he stood there and looked at it for a while. He had a turtleback. He had one on the very top. So he keeps looking at it. Dude, you need another tarp. You got 6-foot drops. Stop looking at it. You're wasting time. Pull off the tarp. I offer to help him pull the tarp off, put your other one on, and keep going. The more you look at it, it's not gonna fix itself. Pull it, get it off, get the next one on. See what I'm talking about? It's crooked right there, but as long as it's protected from the elements. So we're heading to Indiana. All right, Montgomery, Indiana, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I'm gonna do my split. I've been here for a while since I got here before lunch. I'll try to do the 2 hours. It should be pretty damn close. But yeah, this is Jordan Carrier Stomping Grounds. As you can see, they're parked every daggone where. They come out in slews. But that's it. All my dummy straps are under there. Got a strap over the X strap. There's 10 straps on there. Real simple. There's a question about making sure, or asking about, how do you make sure you're not overloaded or overweight? Most of the stuff that we haul, you ain't got to worry about that. Because 98% of the time, I'll say 99% of the time, you'll be loaded right. But a good reference, this is the middle of your trailer. Your blinking light, and actually, this is your center point. That's the center, that's the middle of the trailer. So you can use either one of those for a reference for the middle of your trailer. A lot of times they belly load you. That means they load you in the middle and work your way out. Most of the time when you get loaded, like with shingles or something, they're not gonna load you by your flaps. Because there's a good chance if you get loaded by your flaps, you're overweight on certain things that you haul, not everything. As you can see, this is the length of the trailer. It's probably 47 foot. No, I'm lying. This is the whole trailer. It's 48 foot. Okay, so they're gonna use the whole entire trailer. But that's how they're gonna load you, so that you're not overweight. The only time I worry about being overloaded is if I'm at like a Menards distribution center in Holiday City, Ohio. They're notorious for overloading you. All right, there, or a distribution center in general. 10 times out of 10, they're gonna load that thing to ride because usually you're within 200 or 300 miles of the distribution center, and in theory you should hit a scale, but you can't hit a scale. Ask me how I know. All right, so Most of the time I look to make sure that I'm not overgross. As long as you're not overgross, you're good to go. Because you can try to fumble with the weights all you want and move stuff around, and you'll waste time. My very first year in trucking, I actually did that. I got a load of bricks, load of pavers that went down to Panama City Beach. He asked me where I want the load to start. And I told him right there by the tires. That was a mistake. I was overloaded, I'm pretty sure. But I was able to fix it by hand. And that was a bitch. Excuse me. That was on a motor scooter, all right? Because I had to literally, I'm not sure if I got a video on that or not. I literally had to move each brick hand by hand to the back because I was too far forward. I should have loaded right here. Anywhere in between, I should have loaded there, all the way back with the 15 pallets of bricks. But I didn't do that. Like I said, he started me way up here somewhere, me not knowing. And then I wasn't 100% sure if I was overweight, and I think I was. So like I said, I pulled him to the rest area, and I literally manhandled a whole pallet of bricks by hand to the back of the trailer. Front to back. That sucked. Of course, I was new, and I didn't have a video on that, but if you would have seen that, this was a pain in the butt, you know. But that's what you do. That's what you gotta do sometimes if you don't want to get that ticket. Had 2 of those, but whatever. All right, so that's enough rambling about that. We are heading to, I already said that, Indiana. Good grief. Need some water. It's kind of hot out here. But yeah, got your flap tucked in. Like I said, do it right the first time. You don't have to worry about it after the fact. Actually, when I step off, that does look kind of sexy. All right, we'll see you on the next one. All right, so if you do a 2-hour split, or if you got a shipper or a customer and you've been there for 2 hours, you get all your time back. So I've got 5:37, 5.5 drive time. I've been here so long, I want to see if I can get that hour back and see if I did my split correctly. Because that hour, you know, so I only need another minute or two to wait to get my time back. So of course you just wait to complete the split. See, bam. So I got that hour back because I've been here, 2 hours. I might not use all that time, but it's good to have that hour just in case. Because in theory, I can drive up to 300 miles in my mind, so about 360. 300 to 360 miles, give or take. So I'm going to find out where I'm going to stop, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so we stopped. 47 minutes left to drive. Usually I don't drive that long, but hey, things happen. I.e., about 2 hours ago, I don't say not 2 hours ago, but we got a safety message about 2 rollovers today. All right. You have to think about what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're out of time. Like, I'm almost out of time. I trip planned backwards. I kind of try to take the shorter route, and it kind of screwed me because I took back roads trying to save 10 to 15 miles, not thinking that I should have stayed on Interstate 24 and I would have had more options to park. But I had stopped, or I was looking on Trucker's Path, and I found a Huck's. So I'm parked at a Huck's. The kicker is it's $15 a park. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So it's about 10 marked spots. Now you got one guy right there, he probably don't want to pay for parking, but they got fuel, they've got hot food inside, they got everything except showers. All you gotta do is put your little ticket in the window, and ain't nobody gonna bother you. Sometimes you gotta pay for a peace of mind. All right, like I said, I usually don't pay unless I have to, or if I stop at a Pilot or a Flying J, I use my points. But like I said, 15 bucks, hey, it is what it is. So I didn't go over my clock, I'm safe, and I can sleep with a peace of mind, like I said. So I still have 169 miles to go. And I'm in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So it was a very productive day. Like I said, I'm going back to a place where I delivered to. I can't remember where I picked up from. When I delivered there, it was kind of cold, so it had to be this past winter before I went to Specialized. So yeah, so I get started. Did a split, so I'll get some time back at 3:40, and of course I'm not going to start driving no damn 3:40. I'm going to take my complete 10-hour break so I can get all my time back. So you might call that 8 o'clock, 2000, so I can get started at 6 o'clock. I have all my time back, so I should get to my delivery around about 9 o'clock, give or take. That's just what you want to do. Sometimes, like I said, I don't know how a split works. It's a good chance sometimes you can get a lot of time back. Like say if you do your split on Friday and you only have 150 miles to get home or something, you get 6 hours back. Sometimes that's how it works out. Like some guys, they know how to work those splits. I don't. I just happen to be at my place to pick up for 2 hours. I paused my clock, got all my time back. So I had an extra hour. Like I said, see, down to 47 minutes. I needed that hour. So that's why when I completed that pause, I got that hour back. And like I said, I needed that hour. I didn't think I would need it, but hey, I needed it. So like I said, 47 minutes to spare. But like I said, man, we got to make good choices out here, like I said. So the two drivers that rode the trucks, they're fine. They said it came down to, trip planning or failed a trip plan and speeding. So it's not in here, but I'll put the message in my video since I didn't get it through on my Trumbull. But stay safe, stay blessed. Airborne Trucker signing off.